223 of Caden Granke. In the 215, it's Samuel Gibbs. Driving the 241, it's Brixton Wirt. The 297 is going to be Ian Torfey. In the 217, we got Michael Scafoto. In the 269 is going to be Cooper McClellan. In the 212, Penelope Scafuto. And rounding out our field, the 211, it's Lily Shipley Hayes. That's our lineup here for A.M. Ortega Junior 1. We got the Pace UTVs. Going to go ahead and bring them around here. We should see the lights go off, and we'll see that duck off the course momentarily as they move around. And then we'll get ready for that Optima Batteries green flag. I want to thank for all the families, fans, and racers for being out here at Great American Short Course here. It's good to be back here at the world-famous Glen Helen Raceway, nestled in the foothills of the San Bernardino Mountains. Big shout out to a lot of our folks that make this all possible. It's companies like A.M. Ortega, PCI Race Radios, Off-Road Warehouse, Ba Vida Snacks, Kart, Off-Road Warehouse, La Bufadora, Braylon Ironworks, Braylon Ironworks, sorry, Sparco, Action Sports Canopy, and General Tire, where anywhere is possible. Got all of our great photographers down there ready to get some great photos of all the race action here today. First race of the day, the A-Main. The junior ones, the youngest group of the truck classes that we have out here. That beautiful Honda Talon, four-seater. Big shout out to Honda. So we see that circulate around. See the lights are going to go out here any moment. And we'll see it pull off the course. There it is. The Optima Batteries green flag is up, and we are green, green, green. Caden Granke's going to lead them out of the start into turn one. Another second generation. We got Samuel Gibbs back there. We got Brixton Wirt, Ian Torfey, Michael Scafuto, Cooper McClellan, Penelope Scafuto, and Lily Shipley Hayes. Great shots of there from our aerial drones as one of the cars two of the cars get tied up there out of turn number 3. So we're going to see if they're going to call for the local one. Yep, well, they're going to get it cleared up there. It's going to be the 297 there of Ian Torfey. Caden Granke's going to slide back to second there with Cooper McClellan in that third position, followed by Scafuto as they exit equally spaced. Top 4 drivers now heading up out of turn number 2. Oh, you already got it. Just trying to give you a plug. Our leaders off and running on the left side. There is the field that got tied up off on the right side now. Good little gap, but we will have the comp caution that will come out halfway in between. Looks like 10 laps. We're probably at 5. 2 laps down. Torfey, Granke, McClellan. Great seeing some new young drivers out here in the A.M. Ortega Junior 1s. Torfy putting in a quick time there with a 57.1. And look at this one, Penelope Scafuto, a nice little wrap on that machine, the teal, pink, and orange and white. Quite the interesting color combination.
Well, David. Testing, 1, 2. Test. You hear me?
I hear you fine.
Okay.
We're all good.
Oh, all right. Well, talk about a little bit difference in weather yesterday to today. Absolutely gorgeous today.
Oh, beautiful.
Find a little bit of shade, and you're in like Flynn. I mean, the view of not only just the racetrack and the racing going on, but the San Bernardino Mountains. I've never seen it so green here. I've never seen the Glen Helen sign pop in white so much as it does right now on that green background.
It's usually washed out tan.
Yeah, and the snow-capped mountains behind that. Absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous weekend, and we're getting ready for round 2.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's awesome, though, is Ian Torfy. And how about Caden Granke? Recognize the Granke name.
Yeah, those two drivers running 1 and 2 right now, they're both getting faster as the race goes on. Their fast laps are always the last lap they cross the line. And that's kind of a cool thing to see. But Ian Torfy, man, he's looking so strong right now. And to keep in mind, they're running on an abbreviated track from what we're going to see for the fans watching us at home. It's I want to say 2/3 the length of the track that we would normally see the other classes run. I tell you that the track crew has done very, very well keeping on top of it, the water going, the grading.
I mean, it's still in the 80s. You know,
Yeah.
That's one of the things too. You know, it's not like it's super cool or anything, but the wind and the warm weather, it's going to dry it out a little bit.
And there's the competition yellow as Ian crosses the line. He'll take that yellow flag on lap number 5. And pretty much has been showing the way around this track since the get-go.
Yeah, Granke was out front in the beginning, and then Torfy, like you said, right out of the blue, just gets up into that top position and pretty much hasn't looked back at that point at all.
And now I owe you an apology. I'm not used to having these like hour and 45-minute breaks between qualifying and the start of the race. And all of a sudden I hear the national anthem. I'm like, are they just practicing that? Yeah. And I'm like, back.
How did I sound singing it?
It wasn't. I knew it wasn't you.
Did I hit the high notes?
I knew it wasn't you. Oh, sang that. They're singing it like Animal from the Muppets. But no, it was. I kind of got caught off guard, and I took off for a sprint. So I apologize for not being up here.
Well, no, it's cool. We were talking. You know, we were both talking to some of the drivers. We're getting ready to head to Wheatland, Missouri for the Mid-America Outdoors. They got the side-by-side series, round 2, and of course round 1 of the big truck series going on there at Lucas Oil Speedway. And talking to some of the drivers, they're going to make the trip back. They're pretty excited about that, Scott.
Yeah, it's basically, I think we probably have 3 drivers right now that if they can drive, the statement was made, if they can drive on the truck after tomorrow's race, they're going to Wheatland.
Yes.
And for the Pro Light race, which is going to be the lowest entry fee they've ever had in the history of that class, to the Payback, which is the biggest they've ever had in that class, which is a pretty good incentive. I think it's $7,000 to win a race, $25,000 to win the championship. But you know, to finish 5th, it's still $500.
Yeah, you're still going on that money in your pocket, a little gas money. Well, Optima Battery says we're green once again. Here we go. Torfy, Granke, McClellan, Michael Scafuto, Preston Wirt, Samuel Gibbs, Lily Shipley Hayes, and Penelope Scafuto.
Kind of an aerial shot of the racetrack right now. We got a drone pilot flying around here. Just to the north, upper part of that screen, you can't quite see it.
I always look up to try and see it, but we can't see it ourselves. But
well,
it's awesome.
There's a state prison about a quarter mile down the road there. So no shenanigans. I know people.
Yeah. Well, that's why they have the training facility right here.
Right
too.
across the road, yeah. Oh, we got some contact
Oh.
being made further back in the pack.
And it looks like they're still banging doors as they go through there. That was Lily Shipley Hayes and Penelope Scafuto. Man, look at this. Torfy. Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's now entering onto lap number 7. It seems like almost 6-8 months ago since we were out at King of the Hammers for round 1. Like it wasn't even this year.
People are still talking about that, Scott.
Yeah, that was an extremely good show. And what was fun about it, I'd say about 75% of the people there, which is almost 100,000. If I remember right, 100,000 legitimate people there on the lake bed. I'd say 75% of them had never seen short course.
Yeah.
And that was probably, and I've been doing this 29 years, and that was the most entertaining race day I think I've ever been a part of.
I will agree. That was quite epic.
Man, Ian is getting quicker and quicker as the race goes on.
Yeah, look at his lap times. Wow.
Yeah.
He's averaging 56.6 with his fastest time of 55.885.
Yeah.
Brixton Work turned some good times, but unfortunately got tied up and got back in the pack and hasn't been able to move his way up through there. He's got some quick times, but Caden Granke, Michael Scafuto, and Samuel Gibbs.
You know, Dave, what's interesting about this class is every once in a while there is, I'll call it a runaway, no doubt about it. We got separation all over this racetrack as the white flag comes out right now for Torfy as he crosses the line. But what's cool about it is it's very, very, very early in the season, and when we walk the pits tonight, every one of these cars from second on back, not saying that Ian won't be doing it as well, but from second on back especially, these things will be tore apart like they're Pro 2s.
Yeah,
trying to find that little bit of speed, whether it's the clutching, the clutch springs, the belt, whatever it is that they're trying to find what the situation is. Because very seldom do you see a runaway like this in Junior 2s. I'm sorry, Junior 1s.
Definitely making for some good racing here for sure. Oh, boy. We've got contact, and more contact.
Right at the checkered flag. Wow.
Yeah. So it's going to be Ian Torfy, Caden Granke. Let's see. Caden Granke. Oh, no. It's going to be Wirt. And Michael Scafuto. Cooper McClellan. And that was Granke got tied up with one of the back markers there. So then you got Samuel Gibbs. Oh, that's just a heartbreaker. Ian Torfy, Brixton Wirt, Michael Scafuto.
Well, it looks like, Dave's going to pick up right where he left off in 2022 here at Glen Helen. He's going to go down trackside, talk to our top 3 finishers. I'm actually monitoring our other race that's going on right now in Kentucky at the Rush, the 4,400. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. So it looks like our drivers are climbing out of their trucks, making their way up to the podium. Dave, are you ready for your first interview of the day?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely ready for it right here. What a great race we saw. Ian Torphy pretty much jumped out front row and led it all the way. He's got the chocolate milk. He's holding that Torphy already high in the air. Got Rick's Ward up here. Michael Scafuda. Make his first podium. So we're looking at get him out there and we'll talk to them all. Ian posing up here in his better shot. And everybody's like, man, I get the podium, I get out of the car, you up there? Yes, you do. Pretty awesome. All right, look at this. He's excited. All right, here he is. Michael Scafuda, the fourth. Hey, what's up, man? You made it to the box. You're on the podium. How you feeling? The fun race out there? You know, some things happened on that last lap where I just slid right into a podium position. All right. Like that? What was your favorite part of the race? When you know you made it onto the podium? Do you got some people to thank, buddy? What do you think? Dad? Anybody probably want to thank you? Sponsors? Mom? Grandma? Mom? Okay. Sponsors. What do you got in your car over there? Holly Park Casino? This is right there. Grab your trophy, throw it up there. All right, give it up for Michael Scafuda, everybody. Gonna move it on over here. What's up, Brixton? How you doing, buddy? You're a real regular on the podium. Ready to get some tips to Michael, right? Just tell me about your race. What fight you way back, right? Yeah, did you have fun, though? You want to thank some people for being up here, bud? And the sweet Boxo hat. Give it up for this young man right there, Brixton Ward. Awesome job. Boy, Ian Torphy, just starting right back where you finished last year, just the time to the top of the box, right? Did you have a fun time getting out here? Yeah, getting back to Glen Helen. What was your favorite moment on the track today? Going there, kind of serpentine through. Well, do you want to thank some people? You haven't seen you have a long list. Give it up for Ian Torphy, everybody. Great job. One more time. Michael Scafuda in the fourth. It's going to Brixton Ward racing Ian Torphy. How about Michael? First time on the box here. That's how it all starts. Once you kiss the podium, you keep on going. It's going to have the next race. Here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw it back up to you in the booth, Scott.
Thanks a lot, Dave, and congratulations to those three young drivers once again. And, man, it's kind of cool to be third place in the podium, his first time there, and the excitement he had when he ran up onto the podium, that was kind of neat to see. So I just made a post on our Facebook page that we're live, online, live streaming, and I want to actually talk about this as well. So if you're watching us at home or at a campground or you're fishing or wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, check in, let us know where you're watching us from. And I'll do my best to call you out, and if you have any questions for us, Dave and I will do our best to answer them. And in fact, my cousin just checks in from Chicago. He's watching us as we get ready for